Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. This post is going to start in a bizarre place, but if you watch this from beginning to end, I assure you this will be a very fascinating post and something to think deeper about. So, I have documented on my written blog, which we're looking at right now, that several times my videos, their views, have been frozen at a number that's significant to the story. And today, this video, after the first hour of its views ticking up, was frozen at 224 views. And right away, that stood out to me because the shooter's name is 224. And in this period of time, the comments ticked up, but nothing else did. The likes were frozen. And many people have reported to me before that the videos won't even let them like the video. They can't subscribe to the channel, they can't like the videos. So I have no idea what my real stats are, Truth Seeker. But the reason I'm doing this video is because it made me look at the number 224 deeper, and I'm glad I did, and I thank the fellow Truth Seeker out there who helped me on this little path. Yesterday I talked about how it was suspicious that this tweet on the internet says his mother, the mother of the shooter at the Antioch, Tennessee theater shooting up the movie Mad Max, using a hatchet, using pepper spray. The mother of Vincente Montano, the shooter, filed a missing persons report on August 3rd, 15, and she said she hadn't seen him since 2013. That's suspicious because this is 2 days before the shooting, and she had 2 years' time to file this missing persons report. She waited till 2 days before the shooting. Very suspicious. So what I did is I zoomed in on this information right here, and I analyzed it more carefully, and I found some very interesting things. Let's just start with 224, and then we'll look at the rest. So the date filed for missing is March 1st, 2013, which is exactly 224 days after the Aurora, Colorado theater shooting. And in my prior videos, I've shown how all of these shootings are linked up through the number 58 and 85 with regards to the 3 theater shootings: Aurora, Colorado, Lafayette, Louisiana, Antioch, Tennessee, all synced up by the numbers 58, 85. On this man's sheet, his height is said to be 5'8". He's said to be from Illinois, and I routinely point out how in these psychological operations the people originate from Illinois. A perfect example recently was Sandra Bland, the woman who supposedly hung herself in a jail cell after being pulled over in Texas for not signaling. Unlikely story. His mother's name in simple English gematria sums to 156, a God number connected to God. Her birthday is on the 166th day of the year. The number 166 is connected to all sorts of fateful things, including the Twin Towers. Shows that this piece of paperwork was processed August 4th, 8-4, number specific to this nation, Jesuits, Obama's birthday, the day before the shooting. Think about that. The proof of this guy's existence was stamped the day before the shooting. Just think about it. And look, the date, time, last seen, March 1st, 2013, or possibly January 3rd, 2013. But assuming it's March 1st, 2013, which is how most people would write it in the United States, which is most likely, from that day to July 20th, the date of the Aurora, Colorado shooting, 224 days, just like his name, a span of 32 weeks, the America number. 322,000 minutes. We know all about that number. 7 months and 9 days. The word murder. 79. He's now involved in a murder story. He's the only deceased, though. Also, as I pointed out, they love to code the numbers 311, 113 into these. The shooting was called in at 1:13 p.m. The name Montano, his last name, has Jewish gematria of 311, coded into this missing date. So think about this, Truth Seeker. This stuff's coded into the real stories, and then it is coded into my video views when they are frozen and the stats are falsified. It tells you that whoever is watching this, and it's not just my videos they're watching, But it tells you the people who are watching this are aware of the codes. These people have to have the knowledge to freeze the video at that number. You know? And his birthday, Truth Seeker, December 28th, 85, and 85 looks like it might have been adjusted. Was it 75 at first, and then they decided to make it 85? Did they botch this? Was he supposed to be 39 years old? Anyway, that birthday has numerology of 144, number we talk about. If you sum the first 144 decimal points of pi, it sums to 666. His birthday with the reduced method has a numerology of 36. If you sum 1 through 36, again you get 666. Notice that 3 plus 6, the numerology of 36 is 9. The numerology of 144, 1 plus 4 plus 4, also 9. These methods should always break down to the same single digit. But it's creepy, right, Truth Seeker? And just wait until I get to the kicker yet. I haven't even got to my main point and why I'm so creeped out. So when I saw this, that my video stats were frozen here at 224 views, it made me go, this reminds me of what creeped me out the last time my views got frozen like this. Get this, Truth Seeker. May 12th, 2:03 in the morning. This means I was up in the middle of the night. I'm on the West Coast. I uploaded this video in the middle of the night. It was about me predicting Yankees versus Mets for the 111th World Series. Something had just happened in sports. I was already looking at something. It made me think this really might be the World Series. Later this same day, we had the Philadelphia train wreck at 9:23 p.m. connected to the Pope. They said that was train number 188. Train number 188. They froze my video for a number of days at 188 views. It just didn't even move. 188 views. And that train in Philadelphia that crashed was heading to New York. And I made a very well-reasoned post about why this might be the 111th World Series. New York in simple English gematria sums to 111, 666 in English gematria. But anyway, this is the 111th World Series. So fitting for New York. Also, there's been 14 Subway Series in history. This would be the 15th if it were to happen. What's interesting is last year the Giants won the World Series, who are originally from New York, and they won it on a date with 53 numerology. October 29th, 14, 10 plus 29 plus 14 is 53. They won it with Coach Bochy. Bochy has 53 name gematria. And by winning that, they'd won 3 of the last 5 World Series. And what's interesting is the first Subway Series was against the New York Giants versus the New York Yankees, and the Giants won the series 5-3 back when the World Series was decided in 9 games. So that 53. This year, the first no-hitter throw-in was by a pitcher with a 53 jersey and a name gematria that connects to World Series. So if it's not Yankees-Mets, it might be Yankees-Giants this year. I could see that as well. The only other team I could see are the Dodgers, who are also from New York. But I really think it's going to be Yankees versus one of these teams with New York connections. Anyway, Truth Seeker, this is where it gets creepy. Not only did they freeze this video at 188 views like the train traveling to New York that crashed later the same day. Realize I put this out before the train crash. And no, those of you who think I'm in the Illuminati, I am not in the Illuminati, okay? Not even close. But get this. The people who are, they fuck with me. Look at what my video's frozen at. 422 views. The reflection of 224. 224, 422. Truth Seeker, here's where it gets creepy. If you go back and read my first blog post, I said the reason I'm doing this work is because I am determined to stop the next September 11th. I know these assholes are laughing at us, rigging their next event at us, and I theorized before I even had these skills that if we studied hard enough, we could decode it, figure it out. This idea, working towards this, is how I got to be here. In some ways, it does seem like a miracle that I figured out as much as I have. But, it's the power of determination. And I'm determined to defeat these people, These people are fucking up life for all of us. Somebody has to do something about it. Anyway, I don't know what 224 means for sure, or 422, But there's no doubt that they're coding it over and over and over. I see this number brings up connections to things like 888, the Philadelphia train crash engineer was named Brandon Bostian, which had that 888 gematria in English. Also 509, drop the 0, 59 is the kill number. But anyway, the real terrorists are the people who are doing this to us, who are the numerologists, who are such control freaks, they even have to fuck with my YouTube video channel by their numbers. You know, I was telling people this months ago, and they're saying, oh, I think you're a little bit paranoid thinking they're messing with your video stats. Well, think again. Who knows how many people really watch my videos? Maybe it's time to bet on the World Series, huh? Check out this video if you haven't already. It's a good one. It has way more than 422 views. Alright, until next time, Truth Seeker.